is goodjobtodrudgereport.com, getting the sound to so many millions more. Federally funded streetlights capable of recording conversations. We told you this 12 years ago. It's in my film, 13 years ago. It's in my film, Police State 2000. But the news that we covered was in 1998. They call them gunshot detectors and intelligent streetlights. They listen to you. They record you. Austin's got them everywhere. The average sheeple don't even know or care. But now the feds are announcing the Orwellian IntelliStreets systems now being installed in major cities. Rogue website bill runs into more opposition. AFP, we're going to get into all of it. But the reason I brought Paul up right now is I went into anger mode. I went into anger mode when I saw, during the break, Holder saying he never knew and his deputy knew and didn't tell him. When Holder, and I know, Paul, you can pull up just type in something like Holder gave press conference on gun runner in 2009, 2010. We have the video that I aired in the nightly news last week. We gave it the headline. It's on YouTube now, Paul. And fade him down until I go to him just for a second because there's some background noise. Thanks. Hey, guys, just pot Paul down for a minute because I'm not going to go to him yet. Okay, thank you. Going back to what I was saying here, because this is important for everybody to understand who's out there, okay? This is why this is so key and so frustrating. These are criminals out in the open, right in front of us, doing this to us, okay? 100% last week, we showed Janet Napolitano at a press conference in 2009, we're going to show it again next hour, saying, and up there with her deputy attorney general, up there talking about the gun runner Fast and Furious program. Then we cut to her last week in testimony saying she'd never heard of such a plan. 100% pure perjury, and the Republican leadership knows this but doesn't want to cover it because Bush is involved as well under the same program, different name. Okay? That's what's going on here, just a political scoring. We could destroy this corrupt political system with this and open up their entire mafia operation with this. This is literally the sword of Damocles hanging over their chicken neck, okay? These are larcenous, scumbag, trash criminals who will rob everything and rob the pension funds and launch World War III and destroy us if we don't bring them to justice. Enough is enough. For all of you deniers out there, for all of you people out there that won't wake up to how criminal this out-of-control bureaucracy is and the special interests that put it in power, it's time to stop living in fantasy land, on Fantasy Island. It's time to live in the real world or we don't have any future. Look at your children and ask yourself, will you grow up and face the facts and realize how much trouble we're in, or will you keep sucking your thumb and destroy our future? Okay, I'm not going to get mad. I'm sick of these crooks, man, and I don't like having to risk my life to fight them and my everything, but I've got to do it. And I need more of you to stand up and more of you, take a deep breath. I need more of you to stand up, get involved, and to wake up so that we can all move against these people. Because here's the danger point. All their criminality is coming out now, and if we don't start exposing their criminality now and really driving for real justice, all of this corruption coming out if they get away with it will just set the precedent for more and more evil to be accepted. Kind of like they admittedly grow the opium in Afghanistan with our U.S. troops guarding it and ship it out, but then there's no investigation or discussion. They just throw it in our face that they're doing it. Okay? We have them. We have Napolitano engaged in perjury on video, caught. It's public. The White House ran this and went one further than the predecessors, not just arming drug gangs to control the drug market and to jack up prices, but actually then blaming the Second Amendment for the total destabilization. And now I've seen numbers, I've been corrected, it's not 40,000 dead. That's mainstream media numbers here. In 3 years in Mexico, it's 60,000 dead, the Mexican major TV is reporting. 60,000 dead. I mean, if you stop for a layover as a stewardess in Mexico City now, you got a good chance of being killed in your hotel room. I saw that yesterday. I mean, it's just total hell, genocide, implosion, sinking into the ocean, just war zone. And it's all over the drugs being illegal. And now it's spilling into the U.S. I'm going to Paul. I'm going to Paul here, but Paul, I need you. I know we put out reports on this, but we need to really throw down the gauntlet. You know, total proof, Justice Department lying, you know, caught, perjury. We need to put it out. You need to get the YouTube report that's up there on our YouTube from our nightly news last week, or it's at prisonplanet.tv, where it's called Napolitano Caught in Perjury. I'm going to play it again next hour. But the point is, we have her lying. We have Holder traveling around in 09 and 010, speaking out against the Second Amendment in Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and California, bad-mouthing the Second Amendment in all those states for what's happening in Mexico and saying, we have a program tracing guns into Mexico that prove this. And then it turns out the documents. He ran the whole thing. Now he's saying he knows nothing about it, perjuring himself again before Congress. We have them. We have them. We have them. Dead in our sights at point-blank range politically. And this can open up the entire criminal cesspit for the public to look at. This can open the entire criminal government wide open, and somebody has got to, because the media is like stumbling around going, well, he perjured himself, and now he's up there perjuring himself again, and so is the lady installing street lights with hidden microphones in them and telescreens at the Walmart and at the Mall of America saying, spy on your neighbors. I mean, wake me up from this nightmare. And warrantless checkpoints now run by the feds on the highway. I mean, wake me up from this. End it. Stop it. Come on. Because here's the thing. It's going to get worse and worse. Let's go to Paul Watson. Paul, do you realize why I am in such a state over this right now?
Well, am I on the air?
Yes, Watson, you're on the air.
Well, this DOJ official knew of ATF gunwalking in April 2010, Lanny A. Brewer. Well, of course he knew. He was the one who informed Eric Holder about it 3 months later, and CBS News has got the documents on that. So for him to get up again after in 2009 he briefed Congress on Project Gunwalker, I'm talking about Eric Holder, and Project Gunwalker was, of course, the overarching theme of which Fast and Furious was a later incarnation, gun running to Mexico. So it's blatant perjury, as he said last week. Napolitano was caught doing the same thing. She gave press conferences in 2009 explaining the whole project, and then she gets up last week and says she never heard of it until after the death of the Border Patrol agent. So,
well, listen, you're on a cell phone. Paul, you're on a cell phone. I'm having trouble fully making out. Are you at home right now?
Yes.
Maybe we should connect with you on Skype. I told him to call you on phone. Look, I know you've written about this, but we need to say headline, something like 100% proof, entire Justice Department leadership engaged in total perjury, and just go over all of this because the mainstream media is not covering it. I mean, they admit, wow, it looks like he's perjuring himself. Looks like he gave stinking press conferences about this program. I mean, this is like them saying Barack Obama wasn't elected president, or George Washington didn't exist, or, I mean, it's so 100% caught lying, Paul.
Yes, it's blatant. And I mean, all the documents are out there. Anyone can see it.
Well, not just the documents, though, because, see, people won't read the DOJ documents that are linked to news articles. We need, and I'll have Dew send them all to you. I'm sure you already have them. We played them on the show last week. We have the press releases and text of his speeches. I remember reading it at the time. We need to find those videos of him, something like Holder speaks out about gun violence on Texas border with Mexico. Find it, get it out there. They're on record, more than just the text of it or more than just DOJ documents. We need to show them the video of the troll Napolitano up there saying to Congress, I never heard of any of this. And then we've got her at press conferences covering it. I mean, we have them. We totally and completely have them, is the thing, Paul. And I, for one, have had enough of it. I, for one, am not putting up with it. And I want to throw the gauntlet down to these slime bags. I mean, these are people allowing people to bring drugs in and then meanwhile shipping guns out, including gun guns to gangs in the U.S. I mean, they're crooks. Of course they're putting up street lights that listen to us. Of course they're militarizing the police. Of course they're getting ready for martial law. Of course they're reading our email. These are criminals. Criminals. Get it through your head, America. And Mitt Romney isn't going to save you with all his gun control and abortion and open borders and, oh my God, is there no end? And carbon taxes? And the Federal Reserve, Herman King, mobster. Watson, I'm going to let you go, but how long till you can get a big report out on this?
I'll do it as soon as I can.
All right, good job. I'll see you, buddy. Okay, I have gone beyond anger. In fact, I just physically got nauseated here on air, probably because I haven't eaten and I ran this morning. I jogged this morning and swam. So I probably need to eat something, but I am in an absolutely disgusted view. I cannot look at Holder. I cannot look at Reno's reincarnation, Napolitano. I mean, just the lying, disgusting pastiness of these weak scum perched on us, doing all these horrible things to us. Running flu hoaxes with deadly vaccines, Gardasil garbage, just everything they do. All these murdering wars with Obama prancing around talking about peace, giving Al-Qaeda cruise weapon systems, shoulder-fired surface-to-air missiles. I mean, come on. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
You can bet your life on eFoods Direct. Alex has told you about the amazing, great-tasting, long-term storable food from eFoods Direct and how a food savings account is your best insurance against natural disasters, job loss, and high food costs. But did you know that this dehydrated food also protects you against foodborne contaminants like E. coli and salmonella? Those poisonous critters can't live in low-moisture food from eFoods Direct. Ask for the Alex Fall Special. The Fall Special is a 24-day supply of food in a convenient portable container. A $259 value for only $199. Save $60 on 160 servings of the best food on the planet. Call 800-409-5633 and ask for the Alex Fall Special and go to efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Call 24 hours, 800